Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 13 websites slash YouTube channels that have helped me get those A stars during my IGCSE exams. And you know, we live in the information age, also known as the computer age, new media age, or digital age. And with that being said, every year the percentage of students moving on to online schooling keeps increasing, and that's completely reasonable. We don't even realize the amount of information we hold in the palm of our hands. You know, if you have access to the internet, you are literally walking around with the entire world. You're walking around with libraries and more. The amount of information is overwhelming, but unfortunately we don't really use it to its full potential. And so I decided I'll share with you guys the 13 websites slash YouTube channels that I have used, and hopefully you guys find useful as well. So the first 3 websites that I'm using, or I'm going to be sharing with you guys, are the websites that I used to get my past papers from, where I downloaded them, where I checked the mark schemes, stuff like that. And the final 10 would be subject based. And of course, I am not sponsored in any way. I'm just sharing with you guys the stuff that I have used back in 2017. Alright, without further ado, let's get on to the video. Alright, so Papik Average is the first website I'm going to be showing you guys. And in this website, I do download all my papers from. Well, not full papers. You can only download one paper at a time if that's what you want, but if you want to download full bundles like the full year or multiple years, then I would show you guys another website after this one. So here, for example, I went and I chose IGCSE, choose the subject biology, for example. You'll move down and you'll choose whichever year and of course the month, October, November, winter or summer exams. Then you'll choose your paper, your mark scheme, whatever it is that you want. For example, mark scheme for paper 3-1. Then you'd go down and you'd view it. Of course, if you don't want this view, you can move down from here. You can go down and you can click here to open in full window. And from here you can download this paper. Of course, this isn't very efficient if you want multiple papers and can be time consuming, so I would use this only because the other website that I'm going to show you sometimes has missing papers. Same with this website, so I would alternate between them because sometimes there could be a missing paper that I can't find in one website. So that's why it's really important to have more than one website in mind. So the next website I'm going to be showing you guys is IGCSE Center. So here I would download full papers, like whichever year I want. So you go to past exam papers, click IGCSE past exam papers, then you'd go down and the same thing, you'll choose the subject. Oh shoot, by creating a new platform, unfortunately. Okay, so at the moment their website isn't working right now, but that's okay. Because I'm going to show you guys another website, and it's a new one and I actually like it a lot, and you can download also full exam papers from, and that is called IGCSE Sudan. Of course, don't be fooled by the word Sudan. Anyone, anywhere can use it. So this is the home page, your way to success, and I just love this little like rocket. Oh my god, it just makes it so simple, and I really love the smooth and soft design of this website. So if you go down, they also have an Android application that you can download. So all my Android users out there, you guys should check it out. So if you go to the subjects and you move down, you can choose whatever subject that you want. And so far I've been going through this and there aren't any missing papers. So definitely give this website a try. And it'll open up on your Google Drive, and then you'll choose the years that you want, and then you can click download. And if you want to move in more specifically, you can of course double tap. So if I want to just download, say, from years 2020 until like 2017, you'll drag and then you'll right click and you go down here to télécharger, which means to download, and it will download onto your download files or your desktop. And then if you want specific papers, example 2015, and only February, March, you'll do the same, right click and download. Or you want to go more specifically, click it again and choose whichever papers you want and just like drag and right click to click download. And then if you go back now, this website doesn't just offer multiple subjects. This website also is a great place for teachers. If you're a teacher out there and you're trying to expand your your private lessons, you should definitely contact them. They're going to be putting your information there. And if you are a student and you're looking for private tutors or teachers who can help you with certain subjects, you can look through this website. Also, they're going to be adding notes, which is really nice, and I can't wait for that. And honestly, this is a new website, meaning that it's not saturated as much as other websites, simply like what happened right now with IGCSE Center. It had way too many students and all of that, and I guess it crashed. But this website, it's not saturated, and so you have their full attention. If you have any problems, if you have any suggestions, any requests, you can always contact them here. So you can contact them using whichever social media platform you want. And the founder is actually a student at the University of Khartoum who studies mechanical engineering, has passion for web development and designing, founder of this website and some other personal projects, and you can contact him down below. And honestly, I am a big supporter of this website simply because he is just like me. He's just like a lot of us who want to help each other out and, you know, who wants a better place for all of us to feel more loved and to feel like we have a place to come together to help one another. And also on this website, which I'm going to be featured in, you're going to find other students just like me who have done their previous exams, previous IGCSE exams, and they'll be giving tips as well. So make sure to give this website a chance, and until they put in all the different features, you can always bookmark it. So you click on that green arrow, you'll move down to bookmarks, then you're going to bookmark this page, and you can name it whatever you want. For example, I'll keep it as it is, and then you click done. And then you'll notice that it's right here. So every time you open a new page or a new web page, and you're on Google, for example, you just click on it right here, and it'll open the website for you right away. They do also have a YouTube channel and an Instagram, so if you want to stay notified, you can follow them on there as well. And yeah, so that is it for where I download my past papers, viewed my mark schemes, stuff like that. The next website I'm going to be showing you is Znotes, and in this one, I didn't really use it for paper 4 simply because there was some information missing at the time, but they have updated their website, so make sure to just double check. So once you go over your chapters, come back and judge for yourself whether or not all the information is there. And if it's not, then it's okay. You can either print it or just place a sticky note at the side of your computer so you'd remember that, oh, you know, there's this like little info that's missing. You just add it in there, and that's it. But what I did use it for was paper 6, which was the alternative to practical. So for example, if I click on chemistry, they had like all the apparatus, they had all the experiments, so it was really helpful at the time, especially since I didn't really do a lot of practicals. I didn't really know much about practicals at all. So you go here, you have the theory, here you have the practical. And they do also solve some past paper videos as well, which I didn't really know about until later on, but you guys can check that out as well. So just go down, you have your apparatus. Of course, I used it for bio as well, so not just chem. And you have all the names, because they do sometimes in exams ask you to label the apparatus or apparatus, however you pronounce it. So here you have some experiments and stuff like that, and so on. So the next website I'm going to show you, or actually it's a YouTube channel, and it's Advanced Chicasa. So for all the students doing ICT exams this year, this is the channel for you. You don't know, me and my friends would go through this channel all the time when we had any problem with the practical exams, and now this guy actually has AS level papers as well. But at the time we used it only for IGCSE. So you'd go to IGCSE videos, sort by oldest. What I like about this guy is that he really goes step by step and explains everything. And so the videos are quite long, so you'd find 1 hour long videos, but that's because he's explaining everything. And since we didn't really need as much help, we just had questions in certain parts, we would speed up the video to ×2, for example. So just click on any video, you'd go to the settings right here, then you go to speed, and instead of normal, you're going to have it at like 1.5 or 1.75, whatever is comfortable for you, and so you wouldn't have to waste a full hour and a half of your day. So that is it for ICT. Of course, he has paper 2 and paper 3, so you're fully equipped. If you don't even need a teacher at this point. If you just watch his videos, you'll know what's up. Now, the next website I'm going to be showing you guys is just pastpapers.com. I didn't really use this website a lot, but when I had problems, I would go to this website, and if no one filmed a video answering certain questions, then I would come to this website. So I would go to math papers, and you go to solutions. So what they have, it's not a video, but it's pictures. Someone would solve an exam and show their working out. And so, for example, if I click right here and click it again for it to open up fully, so you'd see someone working it out. And of course, it is quite helpful, but if you don't really know how to solve these questions, you'd probably be more comfortable watching a video. But if you are comfortable with these things and you just need a little help, you can always check out just pastpapers.com. So the next website, or actually it's a YouTube channel, and that is Gert-Jan van der Merel. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. This guy has all the past papers solved for math, and I would definitely check it out if I were you guys. It was, I did use these when I didn't feel like solving any more past papers, and I'll just solve them mentally, so I'll just have these videos playing in the background. So he has over 500 videos, and so I'd suggest just going to the playlist because it's going to take a very long time to search through them. So he has mechanics for A levels and stuff for IB, differentiation, all that kind of stuff. And if you go down, he has in sections, everything's organized, so it can be very easy for you guys to find the certain paper that you're looking for. So numbers, algebra and graphs, geometry, and so on. So the next YouTube channel I'm going to be sharing with you guys is Khan Academy. And in their YouTube channel, the videos that I mostly watched were for chemistry and sometimes math. And that's because I didn't really need, I found their videos quite helpful when it came to chemistry and math. So, but they do have a lot of stuff. They have, like here, economic profit and so on. They have many videos, so I definitely give their website a check. So you guys, or their channel, sorry, a check. So you have chemistry, biology, arts and humanities, economics and finance, test prep, all that kind of stuff. It's all in here. So make sure to check out their channel as well. So the next website is BBC Chemistry, or GCSE Chemistry. And this was actually really helpful when I didn't have time to watch videos and stuff, and I just needed the answer for a quick question or the reasoning behind why something occurs. I would just go onto their website and you choose whatever one you want. For example, other, and then you'd have all the topics here: solid, liquids and gases, atomic structure, chemical reactions and tests, and then it divides into more subgroups. So you have, for example, ionic compounds. You'd click on it, they have the explanation, they even have a test at the end that you can do. So very simple explanation given to us. And they do have a glossary as well, so if there's any word that you do not know, you can just click on it. So you can go here to test, and you can test how well you understood this lesson. And sometimes they do have videos for certain topics, so you can always watch those as well. And yeah, so the next website that I used was for physics, and it's called IGCSE for Arabs. Unfortunately, it's only useful to the person who actually understands Arabic, because the person does explain it in Arabic. However, he does solve the papers in English. So for example, but of course you'd only use a free version. That's what I used. I had a problem with physics, like certain subjects or certain topics in physics, and so I was really happy when I found this website because the guy was able to explain it so well. And of course he does write everything out in English, it's just sometimes the explanation is in Arabic. So you'd click on any one. For example, you have a 2011 June paper 3 variant 1 question 1A, so it's very specific, so whichever one you want you can go to it, so you don't have to waste time going through an entire video. And this is just for paper 3 and paper 4, basically the extended version. But if you're doing core as well, then it's not bad to get a little extra knowledge. So look out for this website. If you do know or understand a little Arabic, this is quite helpful. And you can only use the free version, so that sucks. But if you don't mind paying a little extra, they do solve. You'll have access to more papers. So the next website I'm going to show you guys is where I got all my biology notes, and honestly it was so helpful. I didn't even bother opening my textbook. This website gives you the notes that even my brother now is using for IGCSE. He's doing his exams this year and he's using these same notes. Even though they're from 2014, they're still quite up to date basically, and there wasn't really much change in the syllabus, so it was really helpful for me back in 2017, and it's helpful for my brother, and he's doing his exams in 2019. And of course, if there's any missing information, you guys can always just add it in. And yeah, so you can go down here and all biology notes for IGCSE, you'd click on it and you can download it, or you can download separate chapters, the specific one that you want. And so right, so if you want the separate chapters, you have them here: classification, cells, enzyme, plant nutrition, and so on. So you can download them one by one. I didn't really use the classified papers for certain subjects. I just used the entire thing, like the one where they had everything in there. Okay, here it is. You just click on biology notes for IGCSE 2014. You go down here, and here you have all the notes, and they're very simple and straightforward, and I love how they use mnemonics and stuff, which make it really amazing for everyone and quite simple. For example, Mrs. Green, and they also have common misconception, which was pretty useful, especially when some things can be so similar and you're not really sure which is which, and you can easily make mistakes off of. So I love the simplicity and the colors and everything. It just makes it really fun to read these notes. So definitely give these notes a try, and you can download them by clicking here. Now the second last website is for English, and that was Grammarly. Our teacher did advise us to get this software because you can make silly mistakes sometimes and they can tell the difference. So whenever you make a silly mistake and you're writing things out, it can help you and it fixes it for you. And so at the end of the day, you won't make those same mistakes when you're writing out your exam, because now you know the difference. But I did of course use the free version, but if you want to know more and to have more and access to more stuff, of course, and to more features, you can get the paid version. So the final website I'm going to be sharing with you is Extreme Papers, and yes, you can get past papers from it, but the main reason I used Extreme Papers was for French listening, because it had the audios compared to other websites. They didn't really have the audio, nor did they have the role plays. So Extreme Papers IGCSE is amazing. So I'll click on it. Oh, and sometimes Extreme Papers do have classified past papers, and so that is another good thing about them. So you'd go down and you'd find French, foreign language, here you go. And they don't have the audio for the older ones, but they do have the audio starting from 2013, I believe. Yeah, from summer 2013. So you click on one of them.
This is the University of Cambridge Local Examination Centre.
And then it starts the entire exam, and it is actually the entire exam, so you can test yourself and see whether or not you can understand what they're saying, or whether or not you need more practice with your French speaking and your French listening. Alright, so that is it for my video. I hope you guys found it helpful and useful, and if you are new here, make sure to check out my YouTube channel, because I do also post videos where I solve past papers and give tips and advice, so similar videos to these. If you found this video helpful, make sure to share it with your friends and help support your girl. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like these, and give it a big thumbs up if you found it helpful, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!